prieteni din toate comunitățile Moldovei, bucatele și meșteșugurile.
Trebuie să demonstrăm că avem verticalitate, nu cum ne consideră ei că suntem.
Instrumentele cele mai importante pentru Kremlin de a ne opri.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov criticized Moldova's recent parliamentary election, claiming the pro-EU party benefited from overseas votes and suggesting irregularities favored President Maia Sandu's side.
The patriotic opposition, in Moldova, got almost the same number of votes, and within Moldova itself got more votes than the party of Maia Sandu. Only using votes from abroad, where everyone in Europe was almost carried to polling stations, but only 2 polling stations were opened in Russia, helped to get 1% or 0.5%. The result is still very illustrative. Even with all this, they aren't even cheating well.
Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov added that voting opportunities for Moldovans in Russia were severely limited, leaving hundreds of thousands unable to cast ballots.
Hundreds of thousands of Moldovans were deprived of the opportunity to vote on the territory of the Russian Federation, as only 2 polling stations were opened for them, which was obviously insufficient and couldn't give everyone the opportunity to vote.
Despite Moscow's criticism, Moldova's President Maia Sandu hailed the election results as a clear rejection of Russian influence and a mandate for closer European integration.
The most important tools for the Kremlin to stop us on our European path were the referendum and these elections. You see that we managed to withstand these 2 important tests. The Russian Federation or the Kremlin will continue to try to create problems for us on different levels, but they cannot stop us because, as we saw in the referendum and the parliamentary elections,
the governing pro-EU party secured 50% of the vote, reaffirming Moldova's commitment to a Western path and potential EU membership, though the process will be gradual due to Russian troops stationed in Transnistria. Observers note, the election occurred amid allegations of Russian interference, including cyberattacks and disinformation campaigns, highlighting Moldova's geopolitical vulnerability.
we want to join the EU in one step with the reunited country. But in the situation where we will not have this possibility, because you know that the Russian Federation maintains its troops illegally on the territory of the Republic of Moldova, and this is the biggest obstacle for the reunification of the country. So for this scenario, or for this situation, there is also a second scenario, which means accession to the EU in 2 steps.
European leaders praised Moldova for defending its sovereignty and rejecting external pressure, calling the vote a strong signal for democracy in the region. Analysts say the results underscore the growing divide between Moscow's ambitions and the will of the Moldovan people, framing the country as a key battleground in the East-West struggle.